everybody, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Lisamonoson. I'm an executive business coach, and today I am helping train some of my new team members in my new venture with ways that they can market their business. So that is today's topic. Now, if you came onto this channel for my other business that I am in, please see that playlist, or if you came here due to my health journey that I did in the last year and we're looking for those videos, check the other playlist on content on this channel. But if you're here for this and the new venture, let's get into it in regards to ways to market your business and how to find customers and brand new team members. So one of the first things I want to teach you today is you should start out with no promoting the day you start. And the reason I say that is that a lot of people get really, really excited the moment they've started their new venture, and they immediately just want to start blasting out their links and telling everyone, and I get it, you're really excited, and I'm so glad that you are. However, I do want to make sure that you are able to do it in a way that most of the time when you're sharing that information, that a lot of people are actually coming through the door. If you go through and just start blasting it out any which way, you may actually hurt yourself and lose a lot of potential people that could come through your door because you said too much or did too much. So we want to help coach you so that you can be sure that you're getting the maximum amount of exposure and the maximum amount of percentage of lead conversion. So the first thing I want to teach you is to get out a notepad if you're taking notes. And you can pause this video, of course, but get out a notepad and I want you to write down the left side of it, F-R-O-G-S, frogs. Now, if you're in my other business, you may have seen this training before, but if not, I want to make sure I coach you on it. So frogs is to make a list of friends, relatives, occupations that you've worked at before. G is groups, and S is social media. If you can put down 4 people in each one of those categories, you'll have a good amount of people to just get started with. And then if you have more than that, that's your warm list that you can begin with. So I'd like you to start there first. The second thing is I do not agree with anybody doing cold messages just out there. Now, some of you may do that. Maybe you're not been in other businesses and they teach you to go out and just cold message people. I personally am not coaching my team to do that. Now, if it's a family member, a really close friend, or somebody that is not in a current direct selling business with you, and you want to share with them, that you've started something new, a side gig or whatever you want to say, then of course, you could go to them and just say, I thought of you. This might be something you're interested in. There's, just give some little details about it. And if you need coaching with that and I'm your sponsor, come to me, send me a message on Facebook, and we will be happy to coach you in your verbiage on that. But make it simple and sweet, and then let people, for the most part though, if you're talking to a few people behind the scenes, that's fine when it comes to social media, but do not go into groups and start spamming people. Please do not do that. Please do not just spam people just out of whatever. It is like the worst thing you could do. And if anything, that makes people say, I don't want to join you at all if that's what they teach you to do. So in this business, we do not teach that. We want to teach you an easy, duplicatable way so that everybody's successful and everybody succeeds and gets lots of people taking their free tour, because after all, it is free to look at. So there is no hard sell here. We just want to make sure you're not saying too much to where they don't look at all. Okay, so frogs is your first thing, and to touch your warm market is fine. The second thing would be, if you utilize social media, you could do a couple things. You could put out a regular written post, which could get you some engagement. Again, you're not going to say the company name, but you can say that you've joined a new venture. You're really excited. The company has put X amount of people on my team in my first X many days. I'm really excited to see where this takes me. The products are everything that I was looking for. The reason I'm doing this company is because blank, blank. And, I wanted to give everybody the opportunity to check it out. It's absolutely free. Feel free to message me for more info. So just very simple, be you, be real, be authentic. And, that is the most important thing I can say. You can watch my announcement video. I waited about 5 days before doing any kind of announcement. on this business because I wanted to make sure that my feet were wet a little bit and that I was doing things correctly, ethically. If you've watched me on my channel, on my other business, I've always talked about ethics and how important it is to have good integrity with what you do and to be ethical. It's just one of my big things. So please be ethical. And if you are joining me on my team, I will teach you to please be ethical because it is our team name. It is our, it's just a standard that I uphold when I coach people. Okay. So social media, if you're comfortable just doing a written post, you can do that. If you are comfortable in doing a live video on your timeline, don't go put that in a group, okay? It's just not right. On your personal timeline, you can do a live if you're comfortable with that. If you want to write a few bullet points down of what you want to say, do that. Again, don't put your link within that video. Don't say your link or your company name within the video because again, if you watched my other trainings, the curiosity posts really do make a big difference. So don't do that. But if you're comfortable with a live video or doing a video, go for it. If you want to videotape it and edit it and change it up because you didn't like it and then wait until you get it where you feel comfortable, you can put it out that way as well. If neither of those things are something you do, you're not on social media, don't do that, then of course, because social media is so big now, you can post that on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook and get all three areas. If that's not something you're into, that is fine. The other way, of course, is, like I said, just your social, normal, day-to-day life groups and people that you know in your warm market. You can use something for in-person called a drop card for people that you don't know. Now, you can make these up yourself, either at home with your printer, or you can order some on like Vistaprint or another site that makes cards or flyers. They can be done very inexpensively. Like I said, if you have a home printer, you can do them. And basically what a drop card is it's just a little informational teaser that might say something like, work from home, 7 ways of pay. Hey, got your attention. This card you didn't find by accident. Something like that. Check out this free business opportunity and then put your link. Again, don't have to say it. These cards can be made to look like money. Of course, I know there's a lot of scams out there where they say, don't pick up fake money. They could be laced with this, that, the other. So use your discretion on how you want to put the cards out. But a lot of times, if you see $100 sitting on the ground and you're walking through a parking lot, a lot of times you pick it up and you're like, what is this? Because it's money, right? So it does get people's attention if it's money. But again, I did just read something recently in our day and time, of course, right? That some people are doing that to get people to not pay attention, pick it up off the ground, and then they're being snatched and things like that. So that might not be the best, if you hand it to somebody, like just leaving them on the ground is probably not the safest thing these days. But if you hand a card to somebody that has money on it or, stick it near the ATM or something like that, or you're putting it out there, then that might be different. But just keep in mind, you just want to grab people's attention is what it is so that they take the card and then go home and put in, to take the free tour. And then you captured a contact that you can work with. Either, again, like I've said in my other videos, they're either going to be not interested at all and do nothing. They could say, I want to try a few things, or, hey, I'd love to do this business and I want to know more. And that's basically what you're doing is you're kind of, the more you're getting out there, and that's with any business that you're doing that's MLM, the more contact exposures that you have, the better, because it's a sifting game in a sense. The more that you're putting in, you're going to find your business builders, you're going to find your customers, and there's a lot of people that are going to come in, do 90 days, quit on you, people that won't do anything. So you're just looking for business builders and people that, are maybe just customers too. And so letting them take the free tour is like the best thing you could do. So you could do those cards if that's something you'd like to do. You can also just talk to people and then hand them the card. You could say, do you know anybody that could use some extra money? I'm looking for 5 people to coach a new business venture that I'm in that are looking to make some extra money. And, you always can put it as, do you know someone that could use some extra money? If it's a waitress at a restaurant, you could say, you'd be great at doing what I do. Would you be interested in some extra money? I could see you doing this. You'd be fantastic. And then just give her a card. You can leave a card on the table with her tip that, write a little handwritten note on the card and say, if you're looking for some extra money, check this out when you get off work. You are pleasant, or you are wonderful. I look for people like you all the time. Okay. So you can do it in your day to day. Your goal, just like I've taught in my other business ventures, should be 3 to 5 a day that you're trying to get to take your free chore. The other thing would be, and this is something I haven't shared with my team yet, but because of the nature of the products that we are doing in this business, you need to be looking at chiropractor offices. You need to be looking at naturopathic offices, Chinese medicine, acupuncturists, anybody that is doing natural health and wellness, maybe even yoga studios would be places that you could go and prospect the owners to take a look at this tour. They might want to carry it themselves. They may want to use it themselves, and they could spread it through their network. So it's just another great way to explode your base in this business. So think about that. I hope these tips today have helped you. If you've not yet joined our business venture and you are interested in hearing more about it, you can click the link down below to take your free tour. Again, 100% free, no obligation. And if a friend sent you this video because they are a part of this venture, please, because we're all in this to help each other, please see them. Don't click on my link. Have them send you a link so that you can get started with them today. And again, you owe it to yourself to check it out. This is ground floor. It's an amazing business. And I just want for you, and I think for everybody else, we want you to be able to get into at least having the opportunity to check it out for yourself and decide if it's for you. So again, you guys have a fantastic day. I hope this video helped you, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.